Welcome to Battleground Richmond Centre. The push for votes is dynamic and unpredictable. And in the mix is Wendy Ewan, running an independent bid to represent the riding.
The biggest issue in this riding is decriminalization of drugs in this riding. And also, equally important is the unaffordability of housing. So these two issues are my top priorities.
She has worked in political backrooms before and was hoping to run for BC United until leader Kevin Falcon suspended the party's campaign. Unfazed, Ewan says she wasn't interested in joining the BC Conservatives earlier on because of loyalty to BC United, and later they didn't want her.
And I honestly think I am that best possible candidate in this riding. And I was not taken, so it's not my loss.
Her plan is to win through organization and people power. The candidate for the BC Conservatives is new to waging a political campaign, and he's setting his sights on the NDP.
This is the government that is leading to the NDP government, leading to all this chaos.
Han Chan is an experienced journalist who worked for Fairchild TV and lives in the riding. He points out healthcare, public disorder, the possibility of a drug consumption site in the future are concerns.
Richmond rights, they were worried about the drugs issue. They were worried about the consumption site. They were worried about the supervised consumption site.
The incumbent BC NDP candidate has his work cut out for him.
When we door knock, about 90% of the community still haven't undecided yet. They are still asking a lot of important questions.
The BC NDP flipped the riding in a surprising win, but barely. Finalized results show Henry Yao with just 179 votes more than BC Liberal candidate Alexa Liu, who is considered a star candidate. She's a former Olympian and current Richmond City Councillor. Yao has worked with youth-based and community organizations before winning in the last election and says housing supply is key.
We understand the Chinese Canadian culture really emphasizes the importance of families staying nearby. We have a really strong intention to ensure that we actually support the community to increase the supply and to address the housing issues.
It's unclear how the vote will be split on election night. The race for Richmond Centre could come down simply to ground game and success at door knocking. The director of communications for BC United says he considered Richmond Centre a winnable riding and says Ewan's volunteers have remained.
She had them when she was running as a BC United candidate, and she still has them running as an independent. She won't have the air game, unfortunately. She won't have the ads that both the Conservatives and the NDP are running on TV, on social media.
Still, even experts say in such a diverse riding, it's unclear what role social media will play.
With the very sizable percentages in terms of newer immigrants, particularly those who speak Chinese, is perhaps being done in cyberspace. And I think the issue is there anyone to kind of monitor what's going on in cyberspace and the ability to kind of activate that?
Two other independent candidates are also running, meaning there's a lot of variables and it could swing multiple ways. Meera Bains, CBC News, Richmond.